Hello and welcome to my Sunday from today. I have a meal from leftover taco meat. I made enchiladas and rice. And to drink, I have a C4 energy drink, cherry berry lime. It's called Smart Energy. And I bought it because it was 0 calories, 0 sugar, kind of like the same thing I usually buy. But this has potassium, niacin, vitamin B12, and I really wanted to try it because like it has so much stuff in it, like green coffee bean extract and stuff like that. Like, so I went ahead and bought a whole pack, and I have marshmallows, flower shaped marshmallows. See that? And if you guys subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and I'll get to my milestone, and we can make a cake and decorate with those marshmallows. So let me get a drink really fast. I've been cooking and getting ready. Woo! That's so good. Um, it's really soft, like fruit juice, and the flavor is very, very mild. And I love that. Like I hate drinking an energy drink, and you can taste puro caffeine. Like it's nasty almost. And some of them taste like they have so much sugar in them, they just taste like alcohol to me. But I've been waiting for this weekend to come so I can have enchiladas. Had everything planned. Ooh, those are good. Hmm. I'm gonna try this rice. That rice is good. Hmm. But I was just here filming and really kind of thankful, but also a little bit frustrated because I was thinking about a bunch of things that, after so many years of me trying to address everything that's, come up. And I feel like frustrated because in some areas, like, I don't feel like I excel in them. I don't feel like I'm have a big enough platform to address them. I don't feel confident at all. And it's very disheartening, to have to look at the cup half full. So, so I was watching um my ex, and I've been wondering where he's been, but he's been nursing apparently because he live streamed the birth of his child. And I was very sad that he's so down bad. Like, he didn't care. He never cares about things like that. That's why he's, you know, in the position he's in. Somebody that just wants him for money and will trap him to do it. There's so many girls like Nevaeh, you know, they just want their rent paid. I mean, go to the welfare office, what do you find? So some of those people just had kids, allegedly, to get on assistance. And, a lot of people find that like a sensitive topic or whatever. But the older I get, I find that people didn't actually feel like it was sensitive in the ways that would promote sort of neutrality on the issue. I feel like they were more maybe biased in, to some degree, because automatically if you walk through the office you just you know want to have kids because you want food stamps. You go from one extreme to the other. Some people, they just see it that way, but I feel like everybody is an individual and they have to make their choices in life, you know and once you impact somebody else's life or procreate and then engage in those type of activities, with the like procreate with the intent to do that to that child or children, disgusting. It's disturbing, you know. And we talk about TV families all the time, but what is it when you get a content baby? You know, and we talk about nepotism all the time, but do we talk about this type stuff? Because now that social media is picking up momentum, you know, who's gonna take the heat? Like, you can't always blame me. You can't always blame the red pill. We're not popping out kids left and right that we can't feed. So, you know what I mean? And I am a girl. As a matriarch, I'm offended because obviously I pay child support. And I don't do it because I'm a deadbeat. I do it because I'm making sure that my kids, and yes, I put my pets on child support. I tried 2 times to do it. It took me 2 times to do it. And it's a big freaking, it's like a big deal, child support. Like, I don't know why y'all think that you can not pay it. Like, no, it's a very big deal. And I signed up to do it to make sure that my kids, no matter where they're at, what they're doing, or what their goals are, they're going to meet their goals and expectations and achieve their dreams, no matter what. Especially if something happens to me, automatically like that, they tap in to the to the money bags. Like, I'm not holding nothing back for my kids. They're gonna have a certain future, as opposed to people like this. Like, you just pop out a kid and expect the viewership to afford them for you. Then when CPS comes knocking, you're like, oh, what happened? My perfect little TV family life unfoiled before thy very said audience. It's like making a mockery of what these traditions are in family. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here saying nothing. You know me. I really could care less what dirt bags are doing with their life. Somebody that put away Peter Nygart for no reason other than entitlement, trying to push an issue with feminism, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, what are you down there then? Because never once did feminism ever rock the boat of any man's freedom. You know that. Because what did it have to do? It never had nothing to do with men. It was all about women gaining and women, you know, on the issue of equality, receiving treatment, similar to their the opposite sex. And what's even worse is you want to bring up people who don't really care, don't really think about the whole concept, or you know don't really adhere to the whole game plan, which is atypical of women. So we're flawed, sue us. Right? But time and time again, you never have an actual stable place to stay. So everything that you've ever done becomes a squatter type issue or situation, and includes a man. Wow. But thank God she found a crew, and now this whole crew is obviously being clipped like crazy online. And the head of the crew, lo and behold, was my ex, but nobody wants to take issue on that. Yeah. It's almost as if they're bragging. They're bragging that they've done crime. Like it's almost as if they're bragging about their crime. And then what? He's like daddy or something, and then you get brownie points or something. Like, wipe your nose, kids. Literally. You know. And what's even worse is that she was on live stream with Paris all coked up, and it was very, very sad. I mean, for me to watch. Because, like I said, it's been quiet around here, and I was wondering where he'd been. But it wasn't that long ago. Like, I'd give it maybe 2 weeks tops. But then I'd have to ask, your boy. Because, like, what happened to me, like, I could have asked him. I could have, like, I'm laughing, but literally dying. My soul is dying. Because I could have asked him, you know, did you see something? I wish I had a really good recipe for enchiladas that have rice in them. Seriously, like, I don't know why. Mm. But I put citrus in it. I know I'm like mixing foods, but like, do you like this flavor? By the way, the baby is super cute, super cute. But but gosh, isn't it so quiet? Like you can notice, like he's busy with fatherhood. Can you notice? Everybody's so you know, content, kind of like they're back to their schedule. There's no interference, nobody to look out for, no need to be paranoid. It's all calm and quiet. Rainy day, gorgeous. River City, typical day. Mm. Queen City, that's what they call it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think it's gonna get hot. So order some window stuff, like blackout stuff. Like I have this stuff, but it's just like I don't even know. I don't know. They're supposed to be blackout, right? Like if you hold them to light, you can't see through them. And like there's certain degrees, but these are expensive, man. Like each panel costs hundreds of dollars, and I think it's because they're blackout. But the the ones that I'm buying, no, cheapo, cheapo. But it's gonna look cute because I'm gonna like fix it up because like that's where the sun comes in real heavy, and I've been dying to fix that problem. Like where the sun comes in, the heat like accumulates right there, so it's like real humid. Like whenever it's like a shower or like 2 showers, maybe 3 showers, oh, it gets nasty. And then, like I said, when it's sunny, when it's dry, it's not that bad. But when it's been raining for days and then it turns really hot, oh, it's nasty. So I'm gonna fix that. I've been dying to fix that. And I tried, like, I was like trying, like, I was like, what if I make a shade? And I was like, I'm gonna make a shade and I'm gonna do exactly like I did with the Family Dollar product that I bought. You can see it's like a blind, but I can't find that type of material unless I buy one, and then I'd have to cut them in half, right? And they'd be perfect. Like I didn't even think of that. But the bad thing is that if it rains and it catches the rain, it's gonna mildew. So I have to find something nice for the hallway, nice for the restroom. So I mean, like, I don't know how you guys do it. Like, I always find fabric that doesn't mildew and smell. Like, I have those Arm& and Hammer, like, balances and stuff. Like you don't even know. I have, like, Arm& and Hammer, literally, like, I don't know what brand they sell Arm& and Hammer curtains, and I bought up, honey. I buy up this stuff. Like, I'm very, very, like, particular about feeling good in your house. I mean, you want to talk about like interior decorating, but let's talk about actually living there and feeling good and feeling like, there's no nasty, like, how do you call it? You know, that breeze that comes in from the window frame. There's none of that. There's no humidity from rain. Um, Things that you can fix, like soft carpet or smooth floors. Oh man. Like, do you feel good in your house? Do you feel like you spend all this money on all the accessories, but are they for you? Are they for your lifestyle? I mean, they could look real cute, but the less that they're specifically like addressing your concerns in your home, in that particular home, then it's gonna just irritate you to see them. Like you're gonna get probably triggered by seeing them and knowing by looking at the receipts on your bank statements, you'll be looking at your phone like, the fuck? I spent this and you know, I don't get nothing out of it. Like, how many people tour your home? You know what I mean? It's just how I see things. But I like that. Like, very specific architecture, very, very custom architecture and custom interior decoration and landscaping. Landscaping because why? Because you know what else I wanted to do? Have landscaping where my animals could just chill, and if they bite something, they're not gonna croak. Like, something where your kids can play and they won't get like a rash or something. Like something that you'll be walking around doing your garden and you won't get like scraped up or something. Like not a crazy landscape, but a very pet friendly, eco friendly, hardy landscape. That's what I imagine. I have so many plans. I have so many plans. This is almost like lasagna. I didn't even think of that. This is almost exactly like lasagna. I don't know what sauce that was, but oh boy, that hit. Yes. Next time, I'm gonna warm up my sauce first because I think that's what it was. So good. I'm gonna go watch the weather because I heard that we were gonna have like a drastic change or whatever. And it was like, oh my gosh, it's almost hurricane season, so it makes sense, right? But I don't know. Oh, and I did pest control with the ortho. It looked like it didn't do anything, but there's this like day whatever, and I don't know. I see them. I see them like different kinds, like different species. So I don't know. Oh, with the man. Mm-mm. No, I was making fun of him for not knowing and spraying water everywhere. I was like, why'd you put water in there? Without my mom here, I swear, we're shitless. We literally are shitless. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Oh my god. Like, I literally don't know how to breathe without her. Wow, this was a really good meal. Really good meal. A weekend meal, 10 out of 10. I was gonna make vegetables, and then I was like, why would I mess up my meal? I've been eating vegetables and fruit all week long, so this is my sneak treat. And to me, this is me being good, me behaving, because I know how I get. And I made a whole tray of enchiladas and a whole pan of rice. And you saw my portions. Um, on point. Like, you can't deny me. You cannot. So subscribe if you haven't already, because literally, you know what I mean? Like, we have so much going for us. Like, I'm literally gonna do what I said I was gonna do. It took me 5 years to get here. And like I said, this is the weekend treat, you know, whatever you want to call it. I don't consider it cheat meal. It's ethnic food that I usually eat in my household. Like, what do you want me to do? Is that why I have trouble areas, trouble spots? Is Mexican food bad for you? Is that what y'all was talking about? The world may never know. I know I sure won't. No, sir. If you tell me it's bad for me, I'll just do 3 more laps, okay? With my ankle heels. My ankle, by the way, is doing so much better in those bath soaks. I think they help a lot, but also being rested and getting your cardio in, you know, whatever ways you need to stay healthy, watching your diet and making sure to take supplements when you have a certain condition. I think those can help you. And always consult with your doctor. And yeah, like I said, if you have a break or sprain or some type of weakness, try to find some aid that will support that area. That way you won't irritate it further, and you know, maybe get some rehabilitation help. I think that's what I wanted to do, but nobody really cares about knees. I'm like, my knees creak. I don't know what the heck's going on, but I need to get back into the loop of things, because obviously my ankle and my flexibility stuff, like, they don't really have a, I know, like, my dance teachers gonna be like, you're wrong, but I mean, they don't really like coincide, really. I mean, because like when you extend, and your foot is the end point and you have to point your toe, but you can still flex, and you know, I don't know. I know there's some critics out there that are like, no, 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 you have to flex the toe too. And that, I think that is what solidifies the moves, but I still feel like maybe there's something I can do. I can't do Taibo or Pilates. I tried both of them. And then I tried, obviously, I tried running. What, because I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I just thought, you know, put a brace on and put some motion into it, and didn't work out. It swelled up bad. But it was already messed up. I just figured, you know, I heard somebody say something once and I was like, I got it. And I don't know if it worked for them, but it doesn't work for me. It made it worse. And so I was out like 4 days. with my ankle in the air. And I don't know what I look like, but desperate or something. But yeah. Um so this weekend's going really good, and like I said, it healed up on its own. And I actually had to order some more milk because, like, milk has got calcium in it and all that stuff. I have to have milk in my fridge to make sure that my bone doesn't like deform. And that's it. That's all that's been going on here. And I hope you guys enjoy yourselves and like this video. And don't forget to join up and hit the subscribe button. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, share, subscribe. My Sunday from. Bye bye.